Hennepin County today announcing new efforts prosecutors hope will boost community confidence in the criminal justice system.
And that move focuses on the credibility of state witnesses, including police misconduct and transparency. Our Paul Bloom explains.
The people of Hennepin County must have confidence in the fairness of the legal system.
Hennepin County Attorney Moriarty announcing new policies and procedures in her office surrounding what's known as Brady material. That is potentially exculpatory data and other evidence that might be used to impeach a state witness, typically a member of law enforcement. In fact, it is a legal requirement dictated by U.S. Supreme Court rulings. Defense attorneys locally have often challenged prosecutors, accusing them of holding back troubling records or a history of complaints against officers called to testify. Moriarty said Wednesday the infrastructure is now in place to do better.
Fair trials are the bedrock of our criminal legal system. If a defendant does not receive a fair trial, a conviction can be overturned.
Moriarty explained that if a witness's credibility or believability is in question, those accused of a crime must be made aware to ensure convictions are fair and just. Among the changes at the Hennepin County Attorney's Office, a new division of professional standards, additional training, and staff focused exclusively on compliance, as well as an emphasis on receiving and sharing thorough law enforcement disciplinary records so the potentially damaging witness information can be litigated before trial rather than in front of a jury.
The data that we have and officers make mistakes, they're held accountable, and that accountability it sometimes may show up in trials and should be, and that brings some credibility to the system. We need to have fair trials, and to do that, Brady's one of the requirements that we have to make sure that we're compliant with.
And Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley there going on to add that this was a collaborative process with the Hennepin County Attorney's Office, and he has no problems whatsoever with handing over additional personnel file information to prosecutors. In fact, he added that if any of his officers had credibility issues going in to testify in a courtroom, they would no longer be wearing the Brooklyn Park Police badge. Reporting inside the Hennepin County Government Center, Paul Bloom, Fox 9.